Hello everybody, this is Weston for Weston on Westeros, episode 4, season 5 of Game of Thrones, season 2 of the show. We bring that up every time, I don't know, you should probably know or read the YouTube comment or something, I don't know.
Yeah, we'll just keep bringing it up though, just to clarify, because you probably won't do that.
Right, yeah, or you just don't care enough, like you just click when the subscribe comes up and everything, that's fine too.
As long as you do that, we still appreciate
you. We really subscribe, like, watch the post, that's all great. Yeah. Like, we had some sick view counts the last 2
episodes.
First 2 episodes of the season. I was thinking how many seasons or episodes of the season we posted so far. Just 2. We've recorded 3. This is the 4th one. Yeah, the first one was like 21 views, and the second one was like 15 views, which is just outstanding for us.
That's good.
Yeah, that's way more than the last season. Like, we were struggling, so that's awesome.
That might just be like a timing thing. Mm-hmm. Our timing wasn't.
Now our timing's great. Episodes are short. We're rocking.
We're on point.
We just wanted to say thank you. Keep the podcast going. We really appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
You guys are the best.
We appreciate
it. Like, it makes our life. We text each other when we get like one more view.
It's a big deal. One more soul we've influenced.
Yeah.
Positively, because we are positive role models.
Right.
Always.
Well, without further ado, we get into episode 4 of the season. Really setting up some stuff. Really impactful, and stuff starting to go down. This season took a little long to get revved up, but that might be because it was based on Feast for Crows, which is basically preparing you for Dance with Dragons. So.
Right, yeah. Feast for Crows is really a slow-moving book.
Yeah.
And it focuses a lot on Cersei just being a big vagina. So, yeah, that's why it started kind of slow. But it is heating up.
Right. So we start with the Sparrows are starting to get really, really militant. They're carving insignia on their forehead. They're going out and killing people, killing and capturing people who are sinners in their eyes. They're very fundamentalist. It's a lot like if you go down south and there's those Bible-thumping Christian fundamentalists. Not to compare Christian fundamentalists with murderers. I'm just saying they're very fundamental in their religion. That's the only comparison I'm making. I don't want any controversy. I'm not saying it.
Yeah, well, historically, fundamentalists kill a lot of people.
Yeah, so.
Look at the Crusades.
Yep.
Both sides.
Yep.
You know, look at Islamic fundamentalism today. And, I mean, there's Christian fundamentalism today that's violent, too.
Oh, sure. Every religion probably has it, so it's, you know.
I'm sure that's what George R.R. Martin was drawing
exactly.
from.
Yeah, he's looking at real life and writing it into his stories.
Like the Crusades. This seems very crusade-y.
Yeah, this seems like they were smashing wine barrels, they were destroying brothels, they were killing people drinking and in brothels, you know. So they're really, the High Sparrows really getting some clout now because of Cersei needs to grab control any way she can.
Cersei gave him carte blanche to arm the Faith. Yep. And the Faith can pretty much do what they want to do.
Including her cousin Lancel. He's like, they showed him getting initiated with the carving on his forehead. It's really getting intense.
Yep.
The highest profile person we saw get he got arrested was Loras Tyrell, who we all for crimes against humanity, really, because he's homosexual.
Yep.
So, in the books, he's not that gay. I don't think he might not be gay at all.
He is gay in the books.
You think he? Okay.
Oh yeah, it's not. I don't think they come around and say it, but it is implied.
Remember, this doesn't happen in the books. Right now, he's at Storm's End leading a siege.
Yeah,
in the books.
Nothing even remotely like this happens.
Yeah, so he's in King's Landing. He gets arrested.
They arm the Faith, but like nothing like this.
Yeah, they're really, and the High Sparrow is totally different in the books, or show that he is in the books. He's far more, I feel in the show, he's far more cunning and aggressive. In the books, he's kind of doddering and just passive, but he's also a puppet, so that takes a little different.
Right.
Well, since Loras is captured, Marjorie went up and she went to Tommen, the king, mind you, and said, hey, why is my brother in prison? You gotta free him. So Tommen's like, I got this. I'm gonna show you.
He's just like, I don't know. It's so cute. He's like, Tommen, he doesn't know anything that's happening.
Yeah, he's just like, I don't know.
Like, I don't know what I didn't put him there. What are you talking about?
It's like, I'm just hanging out, eating dinner by myself, playing with my cat. You know, I was just having a great
time. Sir Pounds is like, oh no, a travesty.
Yeah. They have risen.
And she's like, well, get my brother out of prison or you ain't gonna get this honey pot.
Yeah.
No, and Tommen's like, oh, I can't abide that.
Yeah, I can't, I need that now, that's how I live.
That's part of my life now.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna live without that.
Yeah, so he goes up to his mom, chest sticking out. You need to free Loras Tyrell at once. She's like, I didn't capture him at all. Like, whatever. He's like, but the Sparrows did, and like you said he couldn't, and you're being mean. And she's like, well, listen, get off my case. Like, you think you think you're king. I'm queen. Like, I know what I'm doing. You don't. I'm consolidating power. I just sent Mace to the Iron Bank because he's stupid.
I love that scene.
He's such a little dope.
Cersei's like sending all the small council away, and she's talking to Mace Tyrell. She's like, you should go to the Iron Bank, and he's like, I will. In regards for my daughter. I shall be. I don't even know. He's just such a douche.
He's a goober, like you said. He's just a big goober.
Big goob. Big goob dog. Not now, Mace. It's like kind of ship him away. He's like one of the most powerful lords in Westeros, but he's kind of just a bitch, really.
Right. So basically, the gist of it is that Tommen is too weak. He doesn't have any power. He can't even get a guy out of prison right now.
Yeah.
So
he won't even. Well, he's not willing to kill people. Is the thing.
He went there and he's like, hey,
let me through.
And they're like, no. He's like, okay.
Yeah.
He didn't want to cause a scene. Right. Yeah.
His Kingsguard is like, we can just kill these guys if you want. Like,
this won't be a problem at
all. They're like in robes, and he's like, nah, we'll find another way. Like, I'm Tommen. I'm really skilled at negotiation.
Right.
So, should be interesting. Like, in the books, he never really rules at all. Remember, he likes, like, playing with the wax in the books.
Yep.
The sealing wax for letters. That's his favorite part of being king.
Yeah, like, there isn't even any political struggle. There is no struggle at all. You know, Cersei is just in charge. That's just how it is.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. So, we start out at King's Landing, and then we go to one of my favorite locations, the Wall.
Oh,
and we see Jon Snow, still ruling, still being a boss.
Yeah, everyone loves Jon Snow.
Yep. Signing letters, trying to get more men to stock the Wall because they can't defend it with 50 people.
It doesn't work.
Not even with Stannis' army. In the book, Stannis' army talks about feeding them and fixing up the Wall and building it and like manning it and everything. And I'm like, oh, finally somebody gets it. Like, so they need this. But you know, there's motives behind it. It's not like what the Wall should be, but they should definitely like get like some more people. They need more than 50 people in one broken castle. It's like really bad.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So we go there. Jon Snow's writing these letters and stuff, and Melisandre's like, hey, you should go to Winterfell with Stannis. Jon Snow's like, no, like I already said, I'm not being a Stark. I'm not going down there. I'm not helping you. This is not like that's not in the
like I made it pretty clear. I'm not doing.
That's not in the manual on how to be. That's not how to be a crow for dummies. It's not in there, not at all.
Especially a Lord Commander.
Like he has to stay there to rule. Like who would rule without him? Harpo.
Harpo. Lord Commander
Harpo. Yeah.
He just like stares at people because that's all Harpo really does. He's like,
I thought he was mute until he talked the last episode.
Which I don't think that's that big of a stretch.
Right. Yeah.
He nods really triumphantly when he shoots the love of Jon Snow's life.
So okay, Melisandre's like, hey, how about this? I'm not gonna like use religion on you. I'm gonna use me being naked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So she gets naked and sits on like right there, right on his desk, and she's like, feel my heart. He doesn't really grab at heart.
No.
Like
straight titty grab.
Yeah. What up?
Good for him though. They are fantastic.
Yeah. She's a very pretty Dutch woman.
She is. Dutchin.
She was in a movie, we were looking at IMDb, and she was in a movie with Davos before Game of Thrones even started. So I think it's funny because Davos hates her, and but you know, in the movie they were like together.
I wonder if they're like BFFs outside of the movie.
I hope so. I hope they're all friends outside the show.
A lot of them are. A lot of them haven't met each other.
That's true, yeah, because of the different sets.
Yeah, like Barristan Selmy, the guy who plays him, never met Peter Dinklage on the show.
Oh man!
And they're like main characters.
Yeah,
haven't met each other.
I know Jon Snow's never met like Danny or anybody like that. Yeah,
I mean, why would they? They're completely different scenes.
Yep.
But you would hope there'd be like reunions. And
some of them are friends. Like Sansa and Arya in real life are friends. Like,
fuck yeah! Well, I mean, it's a pretty big experience you're having together. Like you're gonna bond.
Yeah, you have to because I saw
Samwell Tarly and Jon are like best friends too.
I know there was a preview show before season 4. It was on HBO, so if you can like use the app or download it, it was a half-hour making of Game of Thrones, and it was really cool because it showed a lot of behind the scenes and how the show works and how it all started. But they filmed for like 110 days.
Yeah,
and that's like per location. So you're around these people for like 4 months almost, so you're gonna like, you definitely get to know them because they're probably all staying at the same hotel and everything.
God,
so
that'd be such a cool job.
It would be a great job. It's very stressful though. Like they've missed some deadlines before it. Like,
I remember one deadline they talked about Jon Snow, like Kit Harington
broke his ankle.
Yeah, when he was all fucking wasted coming home. And like Samwell Tarly had to, I think, carry him to his hotel room. Right.
That's so beautiful. And, I wish somebody got that on camera.
Like, you do that, and then, like, the thing is, you do that, and you're screwing everybody over because, you're an integral part of what's going on. Yeah. You fuck up, you're going to set everyone back. So, yeah, it's got to be a very, like, camaraderie. Right. Comrade.
I got you.
Sweet kind of atmosphere. Like party.
Right. Luckily, there weren't any return locations this episode, I don't think, so we can go right to the next one. Spoiler, he told her no, and then she turned around and said, "You know nothing, Jon Snow."
Oh, yeah!
That's some magic right there. Yeah, she, like, knows some magic.
Because he was like, "I'm still in love with Ygritte. Like, I shouldn't be, but I can't help it." She had that crooked, gap-toothed smile. I just want to kiss her down there. I just wanted to kiss you there. I just wanted to kiss you there.
Right.
I just wanted to kiss you there. Baby.
We're dancing right now.
Jon Snow. Get in it. So sweet. Girl. Oh, yeah, girl. You kiss her there, girl. Yeah, Johnny.
So we go to Winterfell. Peter Baelish is like...
Dragonford.
No, they're at the Crypts of Winterfell.
There are the Crypts. Oh. Sorry, I'm high again.
Oh, that's all right.
Not on drugs, though.
Mary would have told you, so it's not. I just told you, so it's.
So they're at Winterfell now, yeah.
Yeah, so they're at the Crypts of Winterfell, and Peter Baelish is like, "What are you looking at, Sansa?" And she's like, "My dead aunt, that like she's super dead, and she caused a rebellion. It was terrible."
MBD, I heard she was pretty.
So she's like, Peter Baelish is like, "Tell me what happened." She's like, she gives the line that we've heard from everybody in the show so far, that Rhaegar was mean and he kidnapped and raped her and then took her back to King's Landing and she was betrothed to Robert Baratheon and he was so mad he got his warhammer and went and fucked up everything.
He picked up his hammer and said, "No, she's my girl."
Yeah, and so he was so mad he went and killed everybody and killed all the Targaryens besides Dany and her brother who's been dead since season 1. Yep. He smashed everything, killed everybody. Jaime killed the king. He's the Kingslayer. Everything changes. That's how the book sets up.
Yeah.
We never see this in real life. It happened like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
But, and Peter Baelish is like, "You think that's how it happened, but you never know."
He doesn't really come out right and say it, but you can see the skepticism on his Weasley little face.
Which is a fan theory that we might as well say if you're...
I'm pretty sure that she wasn't kidnapped.
Yeah, she wasn't kidnapped. They probably were in love and went off to run together, and then they misinterpreted it. And Robert, who's not really picky when it comes to women, was picky about this one.
He really liked Lyanna.
He liked her so much, he ruined everything.
He pretty much broke the world to get her back. Yeah. And remember, they're talking about the tournament, how Rhaegar rode by his own wife and gifted Lyanna with the token of love. Or whatever you call it, the favor.
She was basically the hottest bitch at the whole tournament. That's
like, what he's like, "Hey, girl, you want to wear my token, girl?" She's like, "Okay."
And then his wife was like,
And then, the chicken Dorne was just like, "Well, okay." Because she was like frail and sickly, I think, in the book. So she didn't. She was just like, "Whatever. I just want to go to bed."
Yeah, right. She's like, "I want to eat something with venom in it. Everything's so bland here.
Right. I need some spicy food.
I need some spicy food.
Put some spicy food.
Buffalo Wild Wings, the hottest spice level is not Dornish hot.
No.
It's not even close.
Dornish hot is hot. Yeah. It's that spicy spice.
Well, and then Peter Baelish does his politics. He's like, "Hey, Cersei summoned me, but I'm going to smooth some stuff out between you and Ramsay. You guys have to get together. This is like really important to me. You have to get together."
Right.
So he smooths it out, and it looks like you're going to get married. We're probably going to have another wedding this season. Which is cool.
Oh, we will. We definitely will.
Yeah, I like northern weddings because they're like Vikings, and everything.
Oh, yeah.
But the Greyjoys are really the Vikings if we're like comparing it to Europe. But I don't know. I just want that.
I feel you. Yeah, the northern men have like beards and like horn helmets. They seem like visually like the Vikings, but it's the long ships.
Right. Then here comes my favorite scene. They go to Dorne. Woo! There's 2 scenes, both great. So Jaime and Bronn are having like a great travel event. They're just like traveling, having fun, having a great time.
Like they'd be like a group of cooler guys. Yeah, like Jaime and Bronn.
They're just like talking about like life and probably like beer and stuff. Like whatever guys do when they travel to Dorne. there's like 4 Dornish guys coming and they have spears. That's not good.
Yeah, okay, so they're on a boat. Mm-hmm. They're on a boat. They actually like row to shore. Mm-hmm. And they get there and Bronn's like, wait a minute. Well, first Jaime wakes up and Bronn's standing over him with a knife.
Yeah, that's scary. I'm scared right now.
He kills a snake. They eat the snake. Because snake tastes like chicken, I heard.
My dad's had snake before, I think.
Does it taste like chicken?
I'll ask him. Probably not. I've had snapping turtle before. It tasted like chicken, but it was real greasy.
Yeah.
It was kind of gross. Also, snapping turtles are like... They're like mean and
grumpy ass animals.
Right. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
So Bronn has this idea. He's like, well, hold on. So where's your captain from? Like, why wouldn't he just tell someone that they dropped Jaime Lannister off here? Mm-hmm. And Jaime's like, well, I'll just pay him. And he's like, well, you're gonna get a lot more money for telling somebody. Like, it's not that good of an assurance. Mm-hmm. So lo and behold, not even a minute later, you get the 4 riders coming up. They duck down behind the weeds to hide from them. Doesn't work because when you walk in sand, you leave
sand prints.
Sand prints.
Yeah, footprints. Footprints in the sand.
Footprints in the sand. Mm-hmm. So Bronn's just like, fuck it, and he stands up.
Mm-hmm. He's like, hey guys, what's up? What's happening? Hey, we're just like, our boat capsized and we're like, we washed over and we thought they were sharks. We're not wet anymore somehow, although this happened hours ago. But hey, like, how do we get to where we're going? Yeah, hey, how?
Like, I'm Harpo. This is Clancy.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Everybody's named Harpo this season.
A lot of Harpos.
Yeah, it's a popular name. But they go. All right. Well, we don't believe you at all. Throw down your swords. Like if you're bad, we'll see how bad you are. And he goes. Yeah. Bronn's like, guys, calm down. Let's just. Everybody, and he throws his sword down. He's like, listen, guys, this is a big dud. No! And he throws his knife, hits a dude square in the throat. That was so...
It's so dope.
Yeah, he hit him right in the throat. That dude is so dead.
He, like, whips it from, like, a back holster and, like, does, like, a wrist flip.
Like a fanny pack, but cool.
Catches him. Oh, yeah. It's so cool. Yeah. It's so dope.
Definitely way cooler than, like, fanny packs.
Yeah. Yeah. Like a knife fanny pack, which is... Everyone wants one. Everyone should have one.
I have 3.
Oh.
Yeah.
You should wear them to work.
No, I don't have any knives though. Just that nobody will know what's going on.
Knives at work.
Well, with that attitude. Anywho, they kill him. He kills one. Jaime goes. He goes before this fight happens. Bronn's like, how many can you take? And Jaime said 1 if he's slow. Like, I don't have a sword hand anymore. Don't count on me. Like, it's not gonna go well. Like, you have to do all the fighting.
Yeah, I'm not left-handed. Like, this is bad. You pretty much have to do everything, and I'll just be Jaime Lannister.
Yeah. So, they're fighting. Bronn baseball bats a horse to death with his sword, like chops it, kills the dude. Then they show Jaime fighting a guy. His sword.
Well, the dude on the horse that Bronn chops is the dude that Jaime fights.
Oh, that's right.
Because he's like, this one should be slow enough.
Oh yeah, that's right. Bronn's so cool this whole season.
He's so awesome.
So they go and Jaime, starts fighting him. The sword play sucks. He's gonna die for sure.
Right.
So he falls down the hill. The guy swings his sword, and it gets caught in Jaime's metal hand. Yeah. That's never been so convenient.
You can tell he just reached up in desperation.
Yeah.
And that would have fucked him up so bad.
The sword gets caught in his hand, and Jaime's just like NBD and just chops it, sticks the sword right through the dude's chest, and it was like whatever. And he kicked him off. And he's like, "That's for getting my sword dirty, bitch." And he rolls down the hill, and he's definitely dead.
It's gotta feel good to kill someone.
Bronn cleans up the other 2, and then they're like, well, we gotta bury these guys, somebody's gonna notice. And then JB's like, I can't even shovel, my hands are so bad. At all. I can't do it at all. You're doing all the shoveling is what I'm basically saying.
I was like, man, come on.
And Baron's like, dude, I just saved your life. I don't even want to be here right now.
This should be banging Lawless and keep.
This is so stupid.
I should be getting lolled on by Lawless.
He's like, why is everything sucky for me?
Life, man, life.
Yep. So
that scene is dope.
That was great. The action scenes sometimes are rare. I think they've been picking up lately, just because they have in the books. But when they happen, they're awesome. Yeah. Definitely. Staying in Dorne, Ellaria comes up and sees 3 of her daughters. They're Oberyn's their dad. We all miss him. He's so cool.
R.I.P. Oberyn.
Yeah, still missing him.
Miss you, boo.
Miss you every day of my life. I think about him every day.
I do too.
Yeah.
I wake up, I'm like, man, today would be better with
his picture's by my bedside, so I mean,
Yeah? Nice, dude.
Yeah, but she goes, hey, they killed your dad. That's not cool. And they're like, yeah, that isn't cool.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, that's not
right.
Cool. And then one of the actresses was from the movie where she played the Virgin Mary, but she was actually pregnant at the time. Mm-hmm. I know her from that. And then 2 of the other ones are kind of unknown. And also, he has like 8 daughters, but they're gonna combine a bunch of them.
Yeah.
So because like they said in an earlier episode that he had 8 daughters, but they have to combine stories.
But the only one, there's only 3 sand snakes in the book, though.
Yeah.
3 named sand.
But they're gonna his other daughters play a role. They're I think
maybe
in the books.
I don't remember.
Well, we're gonna find out.
I don't remember his other daughters doing anything in the books.
Who knows anymore?
I don't.
Yeah,
I haven't read the 5th book in a while.
Yeah.
Married. If you want to get on this, that'd be all right with me.
So she's like, "Hey, we have to get revenge. How are we gonna do that?" And she says like, "Oh, by the way, we captured this guy." One of the daughters goes, "We captured this guy," and he says he smuggled Jaime Lannister in here. She knows exactly what he's going for. Marcella, his niece daughter.
Yeah.
So
his daughter. Or his niece. However you want to say it.
So they're like, all right. Well, they're like, she goes, all right, guys, who's riding with me? Who's going to ride?
Ride or die.
Who's going to ride with me?
Who's my ride or die?
She's like, and then 2 of the daughters are like, yeah, we're on board. And then the oldest one, Obara, I think is her name.
Yeah, Obara.
Got it right. Yeah, fuck you, Mary. Anywho.
She's like, actually, it's Obara, but whatever.
Yeah, I'm Mary.
I'm so smart.
I'm smart. I'm going to read the I go to Michigan State.
Stupid Mary.
God. Anywho, she goes, when I was little, like, my mom was saying that my dad was cool, and, like, he was crying, and, like, but then I was sad. Long story short, picks up spear, throws it at a guy's head, splits it in half. She's like...
The guy was the captain, by the way, of the ship.
My bad, yeah.
He told on Jaime. And they,
just like Bronn said he would.
And to repay him, they buried him up to his head in sand.
And put scorpions in a bucket, and then put that bucket on his head.
And then threw a spear at his face.
Yeah, and split it open. She's like, I made my decision a long time ago.
Yeah.
And all the other daughters smile like dorks while they say that.
like smirking.
Yeah, they're like...
Smirk. Yes, wartime. Yes. Yes.
All right. Last scene, we visit our favorite Khaleesi, Dany, chilling out,
just ruling like normal.
Yeah, doing the worst things ever. Like nobody voted for her. They're probably all saying that. Like, I didn't vote for her. And they're like, nobody voted, but okay.
She's like 2nd term George W. Bush.
But
it starts with Barristan telling her a story about like how Rhaegar used to sing in the streets, and Barristan would go with him, and they would like use the coin to get drunk or they'd give it away to people, and we're just cool. And she's like, I thought Rhaegar was just good at killing. That's what my wise, honest brother Viserys always said.
God, Viserys is so stupid.
And
4 seasons ago, he died, and he's still ruining things.
He sucks.
Yeah, he's the worst.
And Barristan was like, he was good at killing people, but that's not what he was about. He loved to sing. He was, killing people did not make him happy. Made him kind of melancholy, actually.
Yeah, he's like Barristan's provided some great insight into the Targaryens of old.
Oh yeah, he knows them better than most.
Yeah, he does. So I tell that, and then they're like, she's like, well, I'm gonna go out, like I'm gonna go hang out with Hizdahr Zolorak, like I gotta go see him, like see what he's all about. And then she's like, Barristan, you want to come with me? And then Dario's like, I can protect you. Also, I'm claiming my turf.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so he's like
posting up.
Yeah, he's flexing. So.
And she's like, I can protect me from Hizdahr.
Yeah.
Barristan, go in the streets, go sing to people.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, I'll do that. What for do?
Yeah. And he goes, da 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 da.
Barristan doubled.
Oh, we missed the scene. I want to tell you the scene real quick before we get back to that. So Tyrion's going back with Jorah.
Oh yeah.
And they're in a boat, and then Tyrion's like, and then Jorah's like, what? And he's like, and Tyrion starts singing it, and they take the mouth guard off, and then Tyrion's like, hey, where are we going? My sister's not gonna care, like, if you bring me back. He's like, I wasn't talking about that queen. I was talking about the queen everybody knows I was referring to anyway, so it's not even a big reveal right now. Yeah, Tyrion's like, oh, okay, that's chill. And then he's like, well, you were probably spying on her, and she got mad, and now you're, like, friend-zoned even harder.
Yeah. Tyrion's like, I was going there anyways, bro.
And then Jorah smacked him in the face pretty hard.
Which, yeah, who wouldn't?
Back to the scene with Dany, though. Just wanted to cover that. Almost forgot it. It was just a cool scene with Tyrion, explaining what we all... It seemed like exposition that we all already knew already.
Right. Yeah, which it was, pretty much.
Yeah.
We just had to hit every character, though. So.
Right. We didn't want Mary to get mad at us.
It's important. And she would.
Yeah.
Because she does. She's a rage-filled girl.
And then Hizdahr Zolorak's he's like, hey, dude, you heard this before. Open the fighting pits, please. And Dany's like, well, I mean, I did talk to Dario about it, so,
but no, still.
Yeah,
still
so
no.
I just can't get behind it.
It's a hard no for me.
And she's like, and he's like, if I get like 10,000 signatures, will you consider it? And she's like, that never happened in the books or the show. Weston just made that up right now. Yeah. He's like, yeah, I did. So,
like God, he's pretty like passionate about it this time around. He's like, come on. He's like, people want to fight. People want to win glory. Why else do people fight? Like, no one's making them fight.
Right.
Just let people fight. And she's like, no, I don't see the merit in that. Sorry. Don't see it.
Nope, not at all. It's not there.
It's like, if they want to do it, well, they can't. Because I am Khaleesi Queen Dany. And I totally know this culture better than you know this culture. So, fuck you.
Also, my brother's dead because he pissed off Khal Drogo. I don't see how this is like analogy at all for the situation. Like, I don't see how like him running into a different culture and then getting gold poured out his head is any different than what I'm doing.
That's a good point.
Yeah. I think of things sometimes too.
I like that.
Thank you.
That's good. Yeah, you definitely have your moments.
Mm-hmm.
That's sharp.
Thank you.
Yeah, you gotta know cultures. Look at us. Look at the real world. Mm-hmm. Us in Afghanistan and Iraq, Russia.
This is so political right now. It's like
George R.R. man.
Yeah, we're just we're not like, we don't favor one political party or another on this show. We're open if you just vote, don't vote. I don't care. We're just pointing out things that are happening. So if you get mad at something me or Adam says, we're just pointing out stuff that happens. We're not really pointing out how we favor things or anything. So
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So nobody can get mad and nobody can post on this because we're not under attack. We are ultimately benevolent. We just want to eat Culvers and talk about the show and how it relates.
Yeah.
Don't get mad at us.
Don't get mad at us.
End of that. So Sons of Harpy, real mad, wearing the gold mask, start killing soldiers in the Citadel like crazy. Unsullied are getting killed everywhere.
Which is, they're like getting massacred too.
Against regular dudes.
With knives.
They're supposed to be the hardest hit. Okay, so Barristan, Dario, and Grey Worm were able to take over the city by themselves. But squads, I don't know what they would call them, squads of Unsullied are getting killed by slave masters who are probably old and fat.
Old and fat and spoiled.
And poorly armed because they took all the weapons.
All they have are knives. Knives and masks.
And they're getting killed. That doesn't make any sense. So they're getting slaughtered.
They did corner them and kind of surround them.
Ambush them. Yeah, okay.
So you just expect Unsullied
to be better. You should be trained for that. That stuff's going to come up. You're not...
I don't see Unsullied being trained for large-scale urban warfare, though. It's not really what they're designed for.
Well, they've been trained for the army their whole lives, and they're 18. In those 18 years, they've never covered that.
They should be better than that.
Yeah, they should be better. The show's making us try to forget things. Anywho,
yeah,
they start killing people. One of the squads is Grey Worms. They don't call them squads. I'm just calling them that.
See, I like it.
Let's go with it.
It's a good word.
Okay, so the squads get So the squads. One's Grey Worm, and they get slaughtered, but Grey Worm doesn't because he's a hard ass.
Grey Worm's killing. He does some cool things with the spear. Too,
yeah, he's killing multiple guys. But here's the thing: he gets stabbed in the side, and he shows pain, which he shouldn't because he's Unsullied. Don't expect us to forget that. We know.
Yeah.
He does not feel pain.
He should have just been grunt.
Yeah, he should have been
So he's oh.
Yeah, he's oh, wow, wow. It's not like that. They drink. What, milk of the poppy?
No, it's something else.
Something else.
But they drink something.
They drink something every day of their lives to kill all their senses. They have no fear and they have no pain.
Well, they got that shit with Melisandre too, though. So it's the Unsullied aren't what they are in the book.
Yeah, the Unsullied are in the books. They reminded me. They're just robots.
Pretty much.
They're robot. They're in the.
They have some emotion, like Grey Worm does.
In Star Wars with the clones, how they are just unselfish and. Everything. That's what I thought.
In battle, especially, they're supposed to be just completely fearless, completely robotic.
Yeah. But anywho, they all get their butt kicked, and Grey Worm's about to die too. But then guess who shows up?
Guess who shows up? I'll give you a second.
Do 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 do
do
do Barristan always shows up.
Barristan the Bold.
He's killing all. How old is Barristan Selmy? Doesn't matter. He's killing people.
Mid-60s.
He's old, but he's killing people. Yeah.
He kills
mid-60s in Westeros is 800 years old nowadays.
Yeah. He kills
more than all the Unsullied combined.
Yeah, so he's killing. Grey Worm and him are like fighting back to back, and I wish they had like a cool action guy catchphrase. They're like, when he goes to Grey Worm, he's like, "I guess we're boxed in" or something, just like something cheesy. I don't know. I thought it'd be kind of cool. So they're fighting everybody. Barristan started like he can only kill so many guys. Like his sword has too much guts on it or something.
Right.
He starts getting overpowered. He gets stabbed a few times on his knees, and this guy's about to slit his throat.
Right.
And then Grey Worm comes up and saves his day. Like starts
stabs in the back.
So they keep fighting, then Barristan gets stabbed like way more. Like he's not gonna make it.
Yeah, he gets stabbed a bunch, like in the chest.
Then Grey Worm, like they killed the last of them.
But the last part was when he was about to get his throat cut. He'd
Yeah.
already been stabbed like multiple times.
Yeah, he's definitely
He's pretty much like dead at that point.
So they lay down, and Grey Worm like collapses right next to him, and that's where the show ends. It goes black.
And Barristan looks pretty dead.
Yeah,
and I'm pretty sure he is dead.
Barristan's dead.
I read the actor got written out of the show. So.
Yeah, which is he's still alive in the books.
In book 5, and he's a point of view character in book 6.
He's very they released George Martin has released like 5 or 6 chapters from Winds of Winter, and I think 2 of them are from his viewpoint.
Yeah.
So they killed off somebody who's super important to the books. So
yeah, dude. It's crazy.
He's dead. We don't know if Grey Worm's dead. I would bet he's not.
I think Grey Worm. He can't kill off both of them.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking Grey Worm will be alive. Barristan is. I'm positive he's dead. Which blows because man.
And he was just like growing as a character. Like he was starting to tell Dany about things and everything. He was like he was growing so it's really sad to see him go.
He's like one of the few likable people around Dany too. It's like I don't even look forward to Dany scenes anymore.
Right.
They'll get better, I think.
Yeah. But he went out like a champ. I can't even hate.
Like Strong Belwas isn't the show. I miss Strong Belwas.
You just have to read the books. We can't say it anymore. We say it like every episode.
And the show is great, and I like how different it's getting because that makes it exciting for me to watch. But read the books.
Yeah, for real.
Do yourself a favor.
Yeah. So that's where the episode ends. We go into season 5, which comes out in a few days.
Season 5, episode 5.
Yeah, thank you. Nice save. So he's dead. So we go into that.
Dany's gonna go crazy next episode.
I don't know where she's gonna go.
It's gonna be a fucking bloodbath.
It's gonna go nuts.
I think she might actually start ruling well after this. Like she's gonna grow some balls and start taking some real risks. You know?
She might open the fight pitch just to curb the violence because she has a full-fledged rebellion on her hands.
Oh yeah, when you can kill that many Unsullied in like the greatest night in the history of the Seven Kingdoms, you got a problem. Yeah. So,
in summary, King's Landing has a rebellion. It's Sparrows. Dany has a rebellion. It's Sons of the Harpy.
Sons of the Harpy.
So things are not looking good as we hit the middle part of the season.
A lot of insurrection.
It's weird to think that the season will be halfway over Sunday.
It's fucking crazy.
It's so short.
It happens so fast.
But we're
caught up though.
We're caught up on the podcast. I posted episode 3 a while ago. This is Wednesday night, May 6th. So if you're watching in real time, you'll know when we posted it. I should post this one pretty quick, get the turnaround going, and then it should be every Wednesday from now on through the end of the season.
Yep.
They might take Memorial Day weekend off again, so it might be a little longer, like they did last year.
Yeah, which is so boner crushing. Yeah, but they will. They'll do that. They've done that every year, I'm pretty sure.
So you can buy the books, read those, watch DVDs. You have time, we promise you. But we don't know what's going to happen next. So they're really setting up for an explosive final 6 episodes.
Explosive.
I'm looking forward to it. Stuff's really going to start hitting the fan.
It's exciting. I'm excited.
Yeah,
I'm very excited.
I can't wait.
I do hope Sir Pounds makes just one more.
Where's Sir Pounds? Please.
It's really bumming.
Somebody call him.
I will. I got to call the directors and be like, you don't need to do a lot with him. Just throw in a talking cat at some point.
The show would be so much better if they hired us as writers. We would do it for not very much money.
No, just the acclaim and getting to meet the actors and maybe seduce Amelia Clark with my wit and my charm and my eyelashes.
Nice.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
I wasn't gonna say anything, but
they're nice. I know.
Right. Also, I'd like to meet Braun. But he's a really cool guy. He can give me tips not just for sword fighting but life.
I would like to get a beer with him for sure.
Yeah. 3 beers.
4.
7.
7's probably good.
Yeah.
I don't want to black out. He'd probably rob me.
Well, that's it for episode 4. I think we're going to wrap it up.
Yeah.
We kept both of these at a pretty reasonable time for everybody. Yeah, so everybody's worried.
Nice work.
Because episode 2 got kind of long, but
Yeah, but episode 2 was really fun too. So it was good long. It was long but good.
Right. Maybe we'll get Mary up for some episodes. Now she's finishing up school this week, so
I'm sure
we'll see how it goes.
Like the finale or something.
Yeah, something near the end.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So, all right. Well, yeah. This ends episode 4 for Weston on Westeros. I'm Weston.
Yeah, I'm Adam.
All right. See you next time, guys.
Thank you, folks.
Bye.